Welcome to Revolution number 10, At the Table, a podcast where we're going to explore different solutions that just might change the world, from better or for worse.
We want to get you talking. We want to squash the status quo that certain topics shouldn't be discussed. That will make you go, huh, that's inappropriate. We want to encourage an open conversation.
We want to inspire analytical thought. Why? Because communication just might be the key. From feasible to nonsense. I'm Anna. This is Revolution number 10. You're at the table.
Action, baby.
Oh. Hi. Today at the table, we're going to be discussing what I think could be potentially a more feasible solution to a problem of basically accountability online. Your unsolicited behaviors that have been normalized based on the anonymity of
Anonymity? Is that what you're trying to say?
Of social media. For example, and it's an extreme example, but it seems to be an example that is far more reoccurring in my life than I would want it to be. On Snapchat, and I'm only using this example, but basically you can take this story and apply it to every form of social media for myself and probably every other girl out there.
Like Facebook, Instagram,
Snapchat,
WhatsApp, whatever.
Yeah. WhatsApp too. It's happened on WhatsApp. Where I post, and I don't know if you follow me or whatever, but like my posts aren't like asking for it, quote unquote, you know, like, and nobody's asking for it, but like I'm not asking for it. So I post this Snapchat of me smoking a joint. And I get a message back from some random guy who's seen my Snapchat. I don't even know how that works because I didn't tag anything. Anyway, he writes back, "Hey, baby, want to suck a cock?" or something along
Just
those lines.
from a joint?
From the joint smoking.
Okay.
And I write back, because, you know, I've decided I'm not going to let idiots get away with this. And I write back, "I don't understand the question." Because I didn't. Like, whatever. Of course I want to suck a dick. But what are you asking me here? Like,
don't even know.
Do I want to suck your dick? No. Like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so following that response, which I thought would drop the issue immediately, he then replies, "I thought you and I could share a cock." And follows it up with 3 Snapchat videos. 3 in a row of him. And I'm not judging. You can do whatever you want. That's cool. But I didn't ask for it. And I got him fucking himself in his butt with a dildo. 3. I only opened one because I knew what the other 2 held. But I was shocked.
As you should be.
Because what the fuck made you think this is okay? Is the fucking question. And so you gotta ask yourself, if this guy wanted to approach me, a funny thing is I replied to the butt fucking videos with, "That's cool."
That's cool.
You do you. I'm just not into it at all. Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, do you, men, but please don't send me the fucking videos.
Like, literally, do you?
Don't know your name, never met this man ever in my life. And here's the thing, if I know you, if we've had a past, if we've had sexual relations, I'm going to be more open to receiving such videos. I'm not saying that I'm open to it at all, but I'm just saying that no way, shape, or form did I do anything to evoke this fucking level of response. And he writes back, "Oh, sorry, mommy. I thought you'd be into it." No, I don't know why. So this
He
makes...
didn't know you. So it's like, how can he know because you're smoking a joint, therefore
Here's the
I
question,
thought you
Heather.
would be into it?
How do I know this guy doesn't just fucking reply to everybody's fucking Snapchat with these ass fucking videos? How do I know?
He's fishing then.
Maybe this is his go-to. Maybe this is his thing. And like, so then I had to think to myself, like, in the 25 years that I've been a single woman on the fucking town, no man has ever approached me in real life like they do online.
Yeah.
Ever. He might be thinking it, oh, I really want to whip my fucking dick out in front of this girl and buy her a shot. Here's my dick. Want a shot? But he wouldn't do it because there are legal consequences to showing someone your fucking junk in person. It's assault. Mm-hmm. It's harassment. It's flashing. Mm-hmm. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
I am a nudist. Be naked. Run around with your dick out. Cool. Run around with your titties out. Run around with your bush all over the fucking place. But you don't have to send the pictures to random fucking people. And I'm not just talking about boys to girls, but like I'm certain that there are women that send like unsolicited photographs to guys they're trying to woo as well. And I can't make assumptions that men are more open to fucking receiving these things because when it comes down to it, I didn't ask for it. Mm-hmm. And sure, maybe there have been times when I've received video of something that is worth looking at. But that doesn't mean I wanted it.
Or that it's okay.
Or that it's fucking okay. And so we were talking about accountability and how can you thwart this type of behavior? And is it actually just the internet? Like that this whole thing in the last 10 years of like social media has spawned this normalization of
this faceless interaction, because that's what it is. It's faceless interaction with another person and an individual saying, hey, I got all this, don't you want it? And it's like, no, I don't know you, I never asked for it, and again, no.
On top of it, Heather, even if I did want it, even if you were the hottest man alive and you were my perfect fucking specimen, the fact that you sent me an unsolicited dick pic without even asking me my favorite fucking TV show first is gonna make me rethink the fact that you might be a perfect fucking specimen. Because clearly you only have one, and okay, like I don't even want to get into this, but like sex is okay. Fuck who you want, wear condoms. You don't have to be married to have sex. Screw everyone. Like, and that's the thing. It's like, I liken sex to food. It's like, yeah, you will always have your favorite restaurant, but, you know, it's nice to fucking eat out sometimes, right? Like, so it's like, I'm not opposed to having random sex with nameless people that you meet at the fucking bar. I'm not saying I've ever done that. I'm also not saying that I haven't. More often than not. So it's not about that. It's not about this like issue. Moralistic, ethical notion of it's wrong. You make baby Jesus cry when you send dick pics. Like that's not what it's about. It's about boundaries, and it's about forcing boundaries to be defined for that situation and for the individual, as per the individual. Hey man, ass dildo fucking ass guy. I mean, I'm sure there's a girl out there that would have been like, ooh,
yeah,
perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And cool, that's great. But the thing is, what I think we're trying to get to in terms of the problem is that no one would act like this. It wasn't a normal thing. There were flashers, but it wasn't the norm. And for the amount of fucking videos that I get of guys masturbating, followed along with a message to the tune of, I hope you're getting good dick, or don't you want my dick? Or, and yeah, cool. What happened to establishing some level of fucking rapport for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Before we go tossing dicks in our faces.
Yeah. It's the first thing being said or shown or whatever. That's not going to be something.
Is that your experience online, Heather?
I definitely have had moments like that. Like, nothing wrong with being like, hi, like, wow, I really like your picture. You're really pretty, whatever, you know? Like, that's not something where I feel like it's invasive.
Right.
It's not something where I feel like, whoa, you're crossing a line and I don't like it. The things that make me feel that way is what you're talking about, where it's just this, oh, wow, yeah, I love to suck on dem titties.
What? Why?
Yeah.
What?
Hi. Nice to meet you. Like,
and it's funny because the same with your social media is with my social media, and you out there in podcast land can't see us, but we're both really hot, and so Heather has huge tits,
so huge,
but we don't have like. My Instagram is inundated with videos of me smoking pot.
They're not like...
And me walking.
Yeah.
I'm not in underwear. I'm not in lingerie. And again, even if I was, that doesn't mean...
It's okay
for you to fucking behave that way. Mm-mm. But sometimes when you're putting out that vibe, then of course a guy might... Like, if all your videos or pictures are of you in lingerie rolling around on a bed and some guy DMs you how much for the hour, you can't be totally offended because...
Well, I feel like you can't be surprised.
Can't be surprised. Okay, yeah, good point. You can be offended, but you can't be surprised. It's like, I hashtag cleavage of Instagram sometimes, and that's when...
It's expected.
But that's when I'm getting more videos of that.
Yeah.
But like the thing is a lot of times I have to wonder, these guys who are so confidently sending me a dick pic online most likely don't even have the ability to approach me in public. Like, for example, ask fucking dildo guy, unsolicited. And I don't want people to feel like they're being judged. Like, I had one guy who started sending me pics of him in ladies' underwear.
Wow.
And he really, really enjoyed sharing those photos, but he never said, he said he never felt comfortable sharing them with anyone before. Not my thing, but I also didn't want to shame the guy.
No.
Because that's not what this is. This is not about that. This is about boundaries, and every individual human being has the right to not have a dick smacked in their fucking face.
Unsolicited.
Proverbially or literally. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I thought video was coming at me, but I sure as fucking hell didn't think it was that. And can I tell you a secret? And I don't know if we're going to edit this out or not, but his dick was soft.
Ooh.
Please. First of all, it's unsolicited. Secondly, it's unimpressive. Times when I've had to look and be like, why me? And then I realized, it's not why me. It's that they're just trolls, I guess you call them. You keep calling them trolls. Are just like blanketing every fucking girl in their contact, or that pops up on their Instagram or whatever. Like, I don't feel like it's like, I'm gonna get Anna right now. Yeah, I just feel like, and so you gotta wonder, why, when, how?
Well, didn't you tell me as well that you got like the same dick pic from 3 different guys?
Yes, that happened to me a few years ago. It was actually quite funny. I was getting DMs from 3 guys on Instagram, and I have my Insta messaging on private. So their shit goes into my private box, and I have to click to accept their shit, but I can read their stuff beforehand. So I click on the photo of one guy, and then what's funny is, was it you that said maybe it was the same guy with 3 different accounts. Anyway, it was just funny because it was like a stock dick pic, and it was sent to me by 3 different guys, and it's just like, it's clearly you have no interest of interaction, and it's like you're almost perpetuating this isolation by creating this false persona. We all use filters and enhancing techniques. Some people go a little too far, which maintains their fantasy. And the invasive part of it is that they're pushing this delusional fantasy of who they want to be seen as onto you. And you, having nothing more than what they're saying to you, take them at their word. And so it's that anonymity that sort of, allows people to go too far. And so I had to think of a way to stop this.
Yeah.
You cannot decide that that's okay. The recipient.
Exactly.
So send a message.
Send a message to me, Anna.
Do you want to see my dick?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can I please show you a picture of my dick?
No.
Do you want to go on a date? And
Maybe.
see my dick?
Maybe.
Here's a picture of my dick.
No.
So then in this world that we have built of feasible solutions that would change the world, you would be held accountable for that unsolicited behavior. Not just photos, but messages as well.
Yeah.
So, and maybe we could even go so far as to say, like, overly emotional messages, like something that, like, a teenage girl would write her unrequited crush.
Because that can be a bit stalkery.
Right.
Well, I feel like that's one of those things where, again, that comes down to the boundary of the individual. So if there was a way that you can say, you know what, this is a lot, it sort of falls under that same category of, like, that unsolicited behavior.
Boundaries.
Of, like,
yeah.
Boundaries. Because it's a boundary that I'm putting in place myself, my individual.
And that's okay. That doesn't make me frigid. That doesn't make me a cunt.
Nope.
That doesn't make me any number of, like, other words that, some people lash out with when you turn them down.
Yeah.
You're fucking fat anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, 2
Yeah.
seconds ago you were gonna fuck me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it definitely forces the boundaries to be defined by situation and individual. So not by one big brushstroke, but based on how the recipient feels upon the unsolicited blank, be it a photo or a message. Because once again, there's no internet police, right? And again, aside from flashers and streakers and the occasional person that used to fucking flash their junk pre-internet 15 fucking years ago, it was never a thing, because you would be charged as a sexual offender. And so, since the beauty of the internet is that there is no internet police, we need to band together. So basically, here's the idea, okay? You have 2 options. Now, for an unsolicited photo, you either can take the person out on a date, dinner and a movie, because fuck you, showed me your dick already, or you pay a $500 fine.
Why $500?
If you really want to show your dick to someone, $100 isn't a big deal. $500, you might think twice before you go sending an unsolicited dick pic.
And if you're gonna get charged $500 for littering on the highway,
yeah,
you can get charged
visual litter. Yeah, it's visual litter. It's visual garbage. So then that's how we would try to thwart the unsolicited photographs.
Okay.
if you get called out online for unsolicited photos or messages, then you have to share your message with everyone in your contact so they all know what an asshole you are, whether you're being a racist, whether you're being a bully, whether you're being a perv.
Wow.
So a message is different because it's just text. So the message would be, hey, want to see my dick? Or...
suck on them titties.
Yeah, suck on them titties. Or you want to suck a cock? Like, that's the message. And if you choose to send that message... you run the risk of having to send that message to everybody else in your contacts.
Oof. Everybody.
Simple. Everyone. Every single... you just select all 500, 200, 130 people, however many people you have. People you haven't fucking looked at for 10 years.
Wow.
Are going to get this asshole fucking...
message.
And maybe would... force that person to recognize, oh, I wouldn't fucking send this message to my sister.
Mm-mm.
Or my mom.
Or my boss.
Or my boss.
Yeah.
So why do I think it's okay to send it to a stranger?
Mm-hmm.
And then with photos, unsolicited photos, basically, if you want to show someone your junk, you got to take them out for dinner and a movie. But the recipient gets to pick.
Yeah.
They get to choose. Either you pay the fine or you take me out. And I feel like that's kind of fun because I would force dick and ass guy fuck dildo in his own ass guy. Because dick and ass sounds like somebody's like, no, he was fucking himself in his own ass.
With
oh
the
my
dildo.
God. Like, I'm shaking my head. I still can't believe it. I would force him to take me out on a date. And I would be... the worst possible Anna I could be. Because, like, let's say there are guidelines to this date. It has to be a dinner and a movie, so it has to total a minimum of 3.5 hours.
Okay.
So you're locked in.
Yeah.
You're spending 3.5 fucking hours with me, no matter what. If you choose to dinner and a movie, and then we don't have to talk for 2.5 hours because we're in the movie, great.
Yeah.
And then if I pick date, and sender doesn't want to do the date,
then you pay the fine.
Then he just pays the fine, or she just pays the fine.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I would love to not even do the fine option, but, and just force them to go out. Like, well, I mean, the unsolicited dick pic isn't treating you like shit, but it's certainly a level of disrespect.
Yeah, because you're going over that boundary, and that's treating someone like shit, mostly because you did put a boundary when he reached out to you before even sending you the dick and ass thing.
I was being silly. I didn't write, no, I'm not into it until after the videos.
But you were like...
I don't understand the question.
Exactly. Where it's like...
I could have been more direct, I suppose.
I guess, but there was still that sort of like, you weren't saying yes right off the bat. Why would your following response to that be not even like more words?
I don't understand the question. Here's me fucking myself with a dildo.
It's not even words. It's like...
a picture is worth 1,000 words, and boy, did he fill my mouth.
Oh, right?
Like,
like, it's not even, it's, in what world? In what world is that the appropriate response to, I don't understand the question?
We're not saying don't do it. Technically. You can do whatever you want. But if you choose to force a video or message or a photo of something someone doesn't want, and you don't know how the person's going to take it, so you run the risk. For all you know, I could have been like, fuck yeah, dick and ass, love it. I want that. He doesn't know. I mean, here's the thing, Heather. It had to have worked at some point. Like, clearly, this has been successful.
Yeah.
It had to have been.
Yeah.
Or else, why would he continue this approach?
Yeah.
So, put the same level of value on a social media photo, vid message as you would to someone flopping their dick in your face. Anywhere.
On the street, in the bus.
I mean, literally, I was walking down the sidewalk when I got these videos, and I stopped, and I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Now, imagine he walked up to me on the street with a dildo in his ass.
Waddled.
You know, like,
Yeah.
remove the phone, the screen from it. You wouldn't even think to do that, dude.
Wouldn't be appropriate. Dildo in the ass. Hey, mommy.
I thought you'd be into it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? The question isn't to understand why a individual has placed those boundaries, but to accept those boundaries without question, and that those are the limits that work best for them. Whether or not you understand it, you have to take it. You have to accept it. Because if not, there's a direct repercussion for overstepping those boundaries. Mm-hmm. And this would create a feasible solution, a tangible accountability for accepting that there are consequences for reckless boundary smashing. You know what you're doing is wrong, so just don't do it.
Yeah.
Right? Or, you know, you will be held accountable. I'm Anna.
And I'm Heather.
And thank you for joining us at the table.
See you next time.
Tune in next time.